Hello, everyone. My name is Chelsea Bumby, and tonight I'm talking about raising the federal minimum wage. And the current federal minimum wage is in the United States is $7.25 per hour and has not been raised since 2009. When was the last time that you thought about that? And it's pretty devastating because a lot of people work very hard, but yet they don't really earn enough for like basic necessities in the United States. And current federal minimum wage and federal minimum wage in the United States is set at $7.25 per hour and is impacting millions of workers across various industries. Like it doesn't matter what industry that you work in, it's all about what they're earning, and it's very devastating as well because a lot of people they work very hard, but yet they just seem to just make the bare minimum no matter how hard they work. And the purpose of the presentation is to educate people about the federal minimum wage of today and the impacts that it has on people that live on a daily basis. Even the rich or even the poor, sometimes they don't even make enough, but they don't feel very valued by the places that they work for. And the importance of wage increase. The importance of wage increase, minimum wage can enhance the financial stability of low wage workers, reduce income inequality, and stimulate economic growth. Yes, very heavy on the economic growth because the economy is changing every single day. Everything is advancing, but yet everybody just seems to keep struggling on about certain things in life, like for example, paying rent or paying their car notes or buying groceries. And that's why they have like EBT cards for that and food stamps. And sometimes they get financial help from their schools, like at CPCC, how we have single stop. That's a good example as well. And the economic impact on minimum wage increase, raising the federal minimum wage can profound economic implications from reducing poverty to stimulating consumer spending. And that reminds me of the Reagan effect. And that is when higher people are given money, they tend to save it rather than low income people. Whenever they take money, they have to spend it because they need to live and they need the produce and all the things that they need in life. They need to use it, so they just tend to use it. The effects on poverty. Minimum wage has a very big impact on poverty because there are a lot of people that are still living paycheck to paycheck, trying to find better jobs that pay better, but yet they still trying to make ends meet, and especially in like very rural, not rural communities, but especially in like very city community wise, they tend to struggle a lot because there's everywhere you go, they're always like offering minimum wage, and also like waitress jobs as well, like how they pay only like $2 for them, and then they benefit most of their paychecks off of tips, and that is also a very devastating thing that seems to be happening like very globally. Even it's happening all around the world. And stimulating consumer spending. When workers earn a higher wage, they are likely to spend more on essential goods and services, boosting overall consumer demand and fueling economic growth. And that is true because when people tend to get the money that they deserve, they want to work more harder, they want to make more for it, and of course they want to live like a stable life and have stable income for the things that they need, like rent, light, gas, all those cars, and all those kind of things. Impact on business performances. Contrary to concerns, raising the minimum wage can lead to improved business performances through higher employee morale, increased productivity, and reduced turnover rates. Yes, as I was talking about, when workers seem to see their value at a job, they tend to like that and tend to work harder and we want the company to improve as a whole, and we want to have like the teamwork and the dream team that the company deserves to us. And these are my references. And overall, I think it's a very big impact on the people that are living today. And I also think that we can find ways to also raise the minimum wage by contacting like the legislative people and telling them to, you know, use a campaign to raise the minimum wage, and they can pass on the law to the other higher ups so they can do something about it, and then on and on and on. So we are able to process it and, you know, and make a very big change in the world, because this is not only affecting the United States, but it affects everywhere. It doesn't matter where it is. Even in, for example, African countries, people work like paycheck to paycheck to make ends meet, and it's also like a very, very devastating experience, because I tend to have experienced that as well, especially with my grandma. Whenever she went to the market, and you know, whenever she doesn't earn enough, she's usually like pretty sad, because you know, we have a very big family, especially with people with very big families. They tend to struggle a lot because they have all the people to feed, but yet they don't really know what they can do in order to, you know, provide for them. So it is very important that we really consider raising the minimum wage. It's not only here, but also all around the world. But since we're talking about here, over here should matter as well. Let's raise it to at least maybe like $15 an hour. Hopefully it makes a good impact on the world, and it makes a good impact on the people that want to work as well. It'll make them see the value in their company and make them want to work 2 times as harder, and also want to be the part of the dream team, of course. Yes, so that is why I think that we all deserve something good in life. So I hope this speech persuaded somebody to make a change in the world. And that is all for today. Thank you very much. Have a good one.